Well, I'm involved in a variety of things, ranging from advocating for what I just said, trying to make sure that with the resources we do have, they're allocated in a manner that supports the most students possible. Also trying to, through the campaign for Fresno State, generate additional private support that will, for student scholarships and for other faculty support and development. And through our strategic plan that's outlined and available to anyone to essentially carry out the improvement of academic excellence on the campus as well as the graduation rate for students.
Okay. I just have a few last comments. I think there's a difference between power and responsibility. You've stated your responsibilities, but you're not stating what you can do as far as helping us. And another comment is I would like to submit an analogy. And let's say Katrina hit here and we're all flooded, we have no homes, and you are one of the, blessed ones, fortunate ones with a home standing. And it seems to us that our anger stems from, yes, there are problems with the state, but there's also a lack of moral support. There's also a lack of stepping down to our level and working with us and not looking from above. We don't need a cheerleader, President Welty. We need you to be with us and to work with us and get your hands dirty. That's all. Thank you.
Excuse me. Before the student can speak, I just want to point out, if anybody just came to the crowd, this is open for student comments and questions. And so everybody is welcome, if there's enough time, to present a concern or a question to President Welty.
President Welty, I've been coming to school here for many years, and I never seen you with the amount of security here with you. I've been to games and I've seen you. I see uniform security, non-uniform individuals. And are you scared of us? And what does that tell us about you for someone who claims to be for students? I mean, when I look around, I see my peers, I see individuals I go to class with, that I'm in computer lab with. I mean, what is about us that perhaps makes you scared of us to have all this security?
I am not scared of you. The officers are here for all of us, so that there's an opportunity for you to speak as you want to and everyone else that wants to make sure that we can carry on the dialogue and the discussion that you wish to have.
Well, as I said, it's just saying that I've been to many games and I've never seen you with so much security. I mean, I've seen you at 2 games ago and you didn't have no security there. And you're in a stadium with several thousand individuals there. Students, peers, faculty, and why all of a sudden the change?
There's lots of security at every football game. As I indicated, the role of our police officers on the campus is to protect all of us, and they're here just to simply make sure that we can carry on what we planned for this afternoon.
Well, thank you for your time there, President Welty.
As part of a group on campus called Students for Quality Education, every year we go to the state capitol and we lobby for the students and for the CSU so that we can get a decent education. What I wanted to know in those terms is, what are you and what are the Board of Trustees doing on behalf of the CSU and of the students? And on a more personal note, in about a year, I'm not going to have health insurance. So I have to go look for a full-time job because none of my parents work. Embarrassing. Neither of my parents work. I'm the first in my family to get an education, and I might have to stop going to school because I need to get a full-time job. And I know that there are many really strong people out here who do this every day. They have a job, they support a family, but when you have to choose between getting health care and an education, it's not fair, because the reason I'm in school is so I wouldn't have had to face this problem to begin with. And so what I want to know is, what are you going to do for those students who are not only faced with an insignificant problem like mine, but for those students who are in debt, who really want to contribute to society and be productive members? What are you going to do for them?
First of all, your problem is not insignificant. And I would, if you haven't, urge you to stop at the financial aid office, talk with someone there so that we can explore if there are any options to be of assistance.
I have, but I'm not going to have health insurance, and that's going to be the problem. I have a pre-existing condition, and I'm not going to get insured if that's what happens.
Okay. Well, with regard to the question that you raised, I think the most important thing that we can do for students that are here is try to make sure the courses are available so that you can graduate as quickly as your schedule will allow you. That will allow you then to enter the workforce and to really become a productive tax-paying citizen.
And what are you going to be doing on behalf of students and the CSU in terms of lobbying? Are you going to be out there lobbying with the Board of Trustee members? Is that something that you guys do, or has that ever happened before?
Yes, it is. And I believe we